All right, this is Coach Big Pete, Deep Dish Football. How you doing? From deepdishfootball.com. Good evening. Just finished the game at Stagg versus Homewood Flossmoor. The final score is 48-0. Homewood Flossmoor over Stagg. Sorry for the raspy voice. Let's. I'll go over the notes and all the other stuff. First, I want to thank the Stagg staff, the AD, the parents, for a wonderful time, a great time. Um, I've been, how you say, blessed for these 3 weeks of being with good parents and good staff and their uh, ability to be very helpful and everything else. I do appreciate it, and I thank them from the bottom of my heart to the Stag staff, coaching staff, and the kids. Nothing but pure respect from just pure everyone nice. Head coach Fadi, if I mispronounce your name, Coach Berg, uh, Coach Durbin. So much respect towards you guys and what you guys do. Thank you so much, the AD, the parents. Thank you, thank you. So let's get started. Homewood Flossmoor versus Stagg. Just go through my notes and then finish it up. So, okay. Steam Stag Bay. It started at 7:15. First game that I've ever been to where it started on time. Actually, pretty weird. First thing though, their sophomore team looked unbelievable. Huge shout out to Homer Flossmoor's sophomore team. They got a couple more years of being good. They probably will have a lot more years. Stag came out a little bit hesitant that for my personal look. Um, HF's discipline, very disciplined. I was completely impressed with the warm ups, impressed with just the pure, how do you say, I'll just say discipline, whatever. It's too late for me to think of anything that much now. Homewood Flossmoor receives the kickoff. Stagg kicks for a touchback. Justin Hall, first thing, 10 yards. HF runs again. Gain of 4 for Hall. Great pass bubble, basically. Bubble pass from HF. Hit a nice little gain from there. Stagg linebackers did a good job in the beginning, stiffing out the plays. Great catch by HF's Jake Coyne. Winkleman impressive on D for Stagg. Nice little tackle. Touchdown. 9 minutes left in the first quarter. Justin Hall, 35-yard run, was unbelievable tonight. Unbelievable. Homer Flossmoor's offensive line, unbelievable. Kickoff by HF. Stagg offense, run draw, 5 yards. Jennings, Stagg jet sweep. HF defense just swarming. They sniffed it out too. 1 yard loss for Stagg. 35 for Tuku, or what? I'm not even going to mispronounce. I don't even want to mispronounce your name. I'm just going to call you the Fox. I'm going to call you the Fox because he was impressive today, and I loved his ability to get to the tackle. Get to the ball carrier. It was unbelievable. Netty was feeling a little bit of the pressure. Stagg punts first quarter. Leon Tana is unbelievable. Another unbelievable kid. Impressed with Jack Schmitz. Unbelievable. I really loved his blocking. I loved his blocking ability. It's unbelievable. Uh, Stagg makes a 4th-and-1 stop at 4:21 left in the first quarter. Key drop pass by Warfield. Warfield dropped the pass. Justin Hall's just carving up the Stagg defense. I really do like court speed. Stagg is covering great. I was really impressed with their DBs in the beginning of the game. Great bubble pass again by Greenstein. Unbelievable job by Greenstein. I was completely taken back. He is a great quarterback for that system. Justin Hall, touchdown, short yard rush, 136 in the first quarter, 14-0. Stagg, I said Stagg needs to score now because they did. Fatuku's getting awesome, great pursuit, 4-yard tackle for loss, 14-0. Second quarter just begins. HF is just looking too fast. HF is just HF. They did a couple old school foreigners, West Coast style type of offense, and I was completely thrown back by. To go from basically to a red gun offense to that offense that quick, I was completely impressed. And they showed off Schmitz at tight end. Oh, he is scary. Yeah, huge respect for what Coach B did. Coach Buzza did. Stagg couldn't defend the thing. Marcel Elias, great run, 18-yard run. Justin Hall, touchdown run, 8-12, second quarter. That's his third touchdown. 21-0, redraws for Stagg. Stagg looked tired after that. HF won the mental game. They won the mental game. HF then switches to the Fast and Furious after a punt return. Stagg gets ball, turnover on downs, 10-yard pass, Kyle Nepty, third quarter begins, on target. 28-0, 6-3, miscues by Stagg. Foy gets a touchdown pass from Greenstein, 35-0, and a pass to Jack. I think it was Foy again, TD, for a 77-yard touchdown, 42-0. And then running back, another Homewood Flossmoor gets a touchdown. So literally, as you can see, yeah, this was a game that Homewood Flossmoor won after the first set of downs. They won the mental game. They won the ground game. It was a complete win by HF. HF's got Bolingbrook next week. HF looks great. They're one of the top teams in Illinois, no doubt about that. Leon Tana impressed me. All of them impressed me. Now, for my player of the game, I could say it's Hall. I could give it to Hall. But I want to make it a tie. I'm going to tell you why. I want to give it to Justin Hall, and I want to give it to the Homewood Flossmoor defense. Homewood Flossmoor defense deserves a lot of respect. So Homewood Flossmoor defense. By the way, I forgot to say Marcel Elias looked great, by the way, on special teams. Unbelievable cornerback, really complete, and running back too. But Homewood Flossmoor, his defense and Justin Hall tie it for the Deep Dish Football Game of the Week Player of the Game. So it's the Homewood Flossmoor defense and Justin Hall. Let's get on to Stagg. Stagg loses heavily to Homewood Flossmoor, but Stagg didn't lose the season. This is a learning point for Stagg. I believe Stagg can make the playoffs, but they have to strengthen a few things out, fix a few things. But I do believe that Stagg has the power to make the playoffs. It was just they just faced a really overpowering team that's going to win. I think the state title. They're unbelievable. Homewood Flossmoor. My hats off to Coach Buzza. That offensive line, defense, it's just unbelievable. So my players of the night were Justin Hull and the Homewood Flossmoor defense. That's all I got to say. So hopefully you like my stuff. So please visit deepdishfootball.com. Follow me at Coach Big Pete and Deep Dish Football on Twitter, Facebook, also on Instagram. Coach Big Pete, how you doing? Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Remember, 9 o'clock, Saturday morning, almost midnight, 9 o'clock, Saturday morning is Breakfast with Coach Big Pete on Facebook Live, talking all the IHSA football scores, all the IHSA football players. Who's the coach of the night? Who is the player of the night? It's going to be an interesting time. So remember, breakfast with Coach Big Pete, 9 a.m. this Saturday, tomorrow. So I'll have the coffee. And thank you very much to Stagg High School for a wonderful time, and again to the staff. And thank you to Homewood Flossmoor. Um, the the fans were unbelievable for both sides. Hats off to the Stagg fans. Hats off to the Homewood Flossmoor fans. Hats off to the Homewood Flossmoor coaching players. Great amount of respect for them. Great amount of respect for both teams. Um, one team had to win, and one team had to win, and one team had to win, and one team had to lose. But again, it's what you do the week before next Friday to make yourself better. Simple as that. This is Coach Big Pete of DeepDishFootball.com. If you like what I had to say, please go to DeepDishFootball.com on the right-hand section. Feel free to leave a donation or a tip. Thank you again, and have a lovely night.